And with the for the injured Pau Gasol.
I hear you of which team can ride.
Going through the same thing at the same time. So
he's in a point guard. And Harris filling out the perimeter. Then there's Gordon.
Pass to set up.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's the professor, guarded by Heinrich. Fournier passes to the professor.
And converting those that he creates.
Heinrich dishes to Noah. Back to Heinrich. McDermott with the screen for Heinrich. Off the screen. Fournier pulled the professor.
Third make in 4 attempts, guys, so quick start for the game.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you want to talk about a team that just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. That was a really ugly game for them.
Yeah, you know what? I wonder about the game plan, but really, it was more about a lack of execution than anything else.
From the arc, and the shot is good. The professor's got 11 points.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Heinrich, stolen away. And now Orlando on the break. Here's the professor. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 9. And finished off by McDermott.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here's the professor. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Butler. Noah with a screen for Butler. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
This one for 3. No good from the professor. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's the professor, and it's good from the elbow. The professor's got 13.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Noah kicks to Butler. Fades away. Rebound by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that three-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle.
Now Heinrich, after the missed 3 from the professor. Butler passes to Heinrich. And he makes good on the layup.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
So both teams making some changes here.
Get up. You're going in.
Here we go.
Here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Harris outside. Pass to Jackson. Left side Jackson. lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, Stephen Clark, what do you think?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Udrich out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Mirotic in at power forward. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Thunder did some really nice work on the floor. He had 21 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. A truly dominating game from him in what was hopefully a sign of things to come. At least that's how the franchise is thinking, guys.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
Well, as he often does, Kevin, and we'll see. Maybe he'll explode again tonight because the momentum that he took away from that game, he's got to be feeling confident.
Well, I don't know if it'll carry over, but clearly the fact that you have a high-level performance in your recent memory bank has to do you some good. And like you said, Steve, we'll find out tonight whether it continues.
Now here's Jackson. 8 points his last outing. Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Wasted no time on that one. 15 points for the professor. Bulls trail by 5. And Udrich kicks it to Noah. Pass to Udrich. Butler in the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Udrich. Butler's got 5 points so far.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
They double him with Butler. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Fry dishes to Jackson. And stolen by Williams. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And the professor picks up the foul. That's his first foul. McDermott's checked in for Chicago. Heinrich comes in for Ben Udi. So Orlando going with it alone. It's all tied in Chicago. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Coach, obviously a tough start for your team defensively, but things seem to improve throughout the first half. What were you seeing out there tonight?
Yeah, no, we didn't do a good job to start the game. They were going wherever they wanted to go. So we have to do a much better job of playing the ball and then giving the appropriate help. Once we settled down a little bit, I thought our second unit came in and did a good job.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball shortly.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game.
Third quarter welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Wow, the threes have just been dropping for him. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Could not have been a more productive day for him from long range.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The forwards are Gordon and Harris. The professor out there with Evan Fournier. They get the rebound. Garrison. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And So he makes both from the line. Now Heinrich. And yes, sir, that one drops. Heinrich's got the lead up to 2 now for Chicago.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now here's McDermott after the miss from the professor. Heinrich with it. Now guarded by the professor. Left side, Butler. Brown. Fast break. Here they come. Steps back and fires. The Magic again can't hit.
And they've missed the first 3 shots.